We have with us a leading Democrat, a frequent guest on this program. Julie Roginsky is with us. Hello, Julie.
Hello.
Now, it seems like there is a nascent movement within the Democrat Party that says, you know, this obstructionism, this extremism, maybe we hold off on that a little bit.
Well,
no?
I wouldn't call it extremism, but the obstructionism did work for the Republicans quite nicely.
Yeah, but look, we're talking the Democrat
Well, we are,
Party.
but they
are obstructing everything at all costs.
So
and some Democrats are saying enough is enough. Are you with them?
That's my point.
Are you with them?
It's not whether I'm with them. Democrats have to decide. There are one of two paths they can take. They can do what the Republicans did, which merited a tremendous amount of success for the Republicans, which eventually got them the White House and basically created a shutdown of Washington where Obama couldn't rule except for executive orders.
That's option number one. They can keep on obstructing no matter what. What's option number two?
And option number two is exactly what Rahm Emanuel talked about and others, which is
whose side
concurrently. You could do both. I don't think there's one side or the other to do. On the one hand, you should stand up for your values against the values of Donald Trump, who does not represent the values of the majority of the country on a variety of issues. So I believe that's a very important thing Democrats have to do. On the other hand, Democrats have been awful, and I've said this for years, awful at investing in the grassroots. Bill Clinton had this great line, how Democrats fall in love and Republicans fall in line. And he was absolutely right. Democrats fell in love with Barack Obama. They fell in love with Bill Clinton back in the 90s. They didn't invest in state legislatures. They didn't invest in investing in congressional seats, in redistricting, because to them, the president and the leadership that he conveyed was what they were into. We need to do both.
I think that's a fair point, but the Democrat Party has been reduced. This is an exaggeration perhaps, but it's a coastal elite party. Well, your major support is Massachusetts, New York State, and California.
It's more than that.
A little bit in Oregon and Washington State.
But not much more than that.
That's where you are.
You're absolutely right. The Democratic Party needs to rebuild.
You can't rebuild if this is what you're doing in the courts, with corporations, and in Congress.
Why not? When the Democrats can mobilize against an unpopular president and an increasingly unpopular Congress, they can, because ultimately it creates a rallying cry.
Take a chill pill, man.
Well, he's saying take a chill pill, you're not going to get it back in 18, and because of gerrymandering, he's right about probably not getting the House in 18, and because of the senators that are up, chances are you might not get the Senate in 18. But what you can do is lay the groundwork at the state level. Look, there are two crucial, I'll tell you something.
May I suggest the following? If you want to lay the groundwork, come up with an economic policy.
Did the Republicans do that?
I haven't heard.
No, but
that's irrelevant.
No, it's not, because Stuart.
Why don't you tell me?
Let me tell you something.
If you're a centrist Democrat, you tell me what's your economic policy. Tell me now.
It's exactly what Donald Trump talks about doing, but not doing. It is investing in the middle class. It is not slashing tax rates for corp. I'm telling you right now.
Be precise. Investing in the middle class is a meaningless expression.
It's not a meaningless expression. It is not creating tax breaks for corporations at the wealthy at the expense of tax breaks for the middle class. It is not getting rid of the mortgage deduction, as some Republicans want to propose, which is a middle-class tax deduction, to the extent that you want to give that money to the wealthy. That is your tax plan. It's a matter of priorities. But I will say this to you. Democrats need to look at two very important things coming up right now. There are two governor's races, one in New Jersey, one in Virginia this year. The rebuilding of the Democratic Party begins this November. It doesn't have to wait till 18. Democrats have to take a very serious look at those two states.
Julie, we appreciate you being with us,
Stuart,
as always.
I love you more than life itself. Thank you for having me.
Well, okay, folks. You know, we have a buzzer to use on occasion. We didn't use it for you.
I know. You let me stuck around.
Come again.
See you later.
Okay?
Bye.
See you later.